He's due to at least do something. Like we know. So
that's your realistically, since I've been right the whole time, we have a 25% chance of winning Game 5.
Ooh.
25%. Game 6, 99.7.
Bro,
but it's still that point
Game
3.
6 here, 99.7 chance of winning Game 6.
Because it's here. You're right. You're right. And it's Game 6. You got Tony Brothers out there. You got Scott Foster.
You know the crew that's coming.
The usual suspects will be there.
Coming.
And everybody in LA going to be at the game. You can't lose that.
Going to be in there. Draymond, kick, get him out. That's it. That's all we got. That's all that's going to happen.
So it really don't matter if the Dubs win 5, just because it's not written in.
It's the same thing I brought up Game 2. I'm not going to make the same point. Obviously, I don't want to be drug tested. But after they won Game 1, it was like, look, the odds of them winning Game 2 are very fucking slim. But now they're headed back to the Bay for a pivotal Game 5. Mm-hmm. We know this Game 5 is a must-win for the Warriors. Obviously, they're eliminated if they lose. But is Game 5 a must-win for the Lakers?
Yes, it's a must-win because the series is over, right? Shit, the season's over, right? This series is over if you win Game 5, right? Are you gonna win Game 5? Probably not.
And you got to think about the other side. The series been every other day. So Game 6 would be on Friday. Game 7 would be on Sunday. You want to give yourself, if you're the Lakers, it's been a grueling-ass series. You saw LeBron hunched over Game 4. AD's been tired. You know AD's shaky already as it is, just in terms with the health. Like, you want to give yourself as much opportunity as possible in that Suns-Nuggets series is a game ahead, basically, for to get some rest, just a little bit, because to have to roll out of this series right into, if you do win, series against the Nuggets or Suns, that itis is really going to be itising. But if the Lakers can't get it done in Game 5 or Game 6 at home.
You're not just going to, come on, man. Don't.
I'm asking. Will we see anything from them this series?
You just need one game, man. You need one game to get.
Because Malik has shown flag. He's had games this year. He come out here 4 or 5 threes.
This year in the playoffs.
But that's my point. Yeah, struggled a little bit, came through. But it's just like when them dudes are on the court, it's hard to watch.
Because because the moment is so big, players like that do not want to make a mistake.
Yep.
They're just trying to play their game without making mistakes. Yep. That's hard to do. That's hard to do when you're trying to not make a mistake, not trying to miss shot. That's what the game is about. Miss shots, make shots, turnovers, assists. That's part of the game. There's nothing wide open layups. You're gonna miss some. Yep. You're gonna make some layups you're not supposed to make. You're gonna miss some shots that was wide open. You're gonna make some shots that was hard as shit. You're gonna foul. You're not gonna foul. They're gonna catch some. They're not gonna catch some. That's just the game. Just play that shit.
I love it because you see Lonnie Walker's facial expression, his body language. Mm-hmm. He doesn't look like Troy Brown or Malik. He's not afraid to make those mistakes. Mm-hmm. He's literally pissed. He over there pissed that he ain't even playing in the first place. Mm-hmm. So when he get out there, that's why I can gravitate towards his energy because that's how I used to be when I'm.
It should be damn near a blowout.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good lead.
To rest.
It's going to be a good lead. Golden State going to give them a good lead, right? So, so towards that fourth quarter, you can realize, all right, look, we out of reach. If you're up in the fourth, you got to go for it. That's that 25% chance. But to win it there, the series in, that's gone.
And you said about 17 points in the fourth is kind of that line.
If you're down 17 in the fourth, shut it down.
Yeah, shut it down.
Because you don't have the weapons to make that just a 5-point game, like a 5-possession game. Right? That's a 5-possession game for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe a 4 if Steph get fouled at a 4-pointer. Yep. So they can close it down on 4 drops. Yep. You
don't got that.
You're gonna need 8. Oof. 8 or 9 up and down. That's just too much.
Even with Lonnie Walker cooking? Huh? Can we get another Lonnie Walker game? Or is the cat out the bag? They know what to expect with Lonnie now.
No, I mean he'll probably be decent again, but for Golden State, this game is in their favor because they have nothing to lose. So it's basically lay it all on the line.
Yeah.
So that's why 99% coming here because Golden State has to lay everything
we got, and that's the energy I felt from him. Was like, you gonna come to me now? You gonna come to me now? Fuck it, I'm ready.
So we talked about this a little before the show, but you've been in that position before. How difficult is it to be in a position like Lonnie Walker's in? Because people talk about it all the time, but really it's up to you to make sure you're still getting your reps in, still getting your work in, still being ready for that moment. When a lot of times, a lot of guys can go south, go the other way, be like, man, fuck Darvin Ham.
Not some 98%
of NBA dudes?
go to other, just sports.
Yeah.
Go the other way.
It's easy.
If you're not happy with your situation, the easiest thing to do is quit.
Yes.
It takes no effort to quit. That is the easiest thing to do. And if you're trying to be a professional, that's the easiest thing. What made him retire? His summer workout routine made him retire from. I'm too disciplined for that.
JJ, man, a real basketball savant. Just like you, just hearing you say that, it makes some sense. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of time me and JJ would have been on too if we'd ever been teammates. My junior year, I was on JJ's team at USA, Colorado Springs. And that was the first time I was able to be around that type of talent in this high school. So JJ was, one of the guys who was like, yo, we're gonna be good friends. And he actually taught me my form, as far as keeping the hand closed, always focus on the guy hand. And that was one of the things that I needed then. So when he chose Duke, we were going to be ultimate competitors because I was going to go to Duke and play with him. But then I'm like, nah, this JJ, I got to beat him. I got to show him I'm better than him. So our whole career at Duke Carolina was always a rival, but we were good friends.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Me and JJ always been good.
JJ Redick make a good NBA head coach.
Yes. I was with him for just a few months in Orlando, and we used to just sit there going over when we get in the game what we're going to do. What side he's going to run on, what side he likes the ball, how he likes the ball, when I flare. We were literally just speaking the game within our game on how we played, right? What's his favorite side? If he comes on this side, he's going to pass it, take off. So he's teaching me how he played, right? And it was just amazing, making the game easier. If you really want to know how dedicated he will be, is this. He said on the podcast that the reason he retired is he couldn't and didn't have the energy to do his summer workout to prepare for the season. He was so disciplined as a player.
And that's what we talk about too, giving players opportunities to come in to prove themselves. Even though they don't got the experience or the resume, let them build it. You know what I'm saying? Give them an opportunity. Give all of us an opportunity, especially if we're showing the side of the game that people need to know, the X's and the O's.
Skip over game 6.
Game 6